Okay, the clock's on.
So I also just finished talking to our leaders next door, and I had to talk to them about the importance of listening to educators in discussing education policy. That was my message when I was there. I don't think I have to bring the same message to you because I think we all know that, about how important it is to listen to our K-12 educators. When Dr. Blackburn and I spoke a couple weeks ago, we talked about assessment, and what I don't think that we all understand, maybe as a community, maybe as a board, and I'm not certain, Dr. Blackburn, that you understand, which is why I brought you some handouts, is that the problem that we have with assessment right now is not just assessment. It's how assessment is infiltrating the educational time in our classroom. So what I brought is my Sunday. As a teacher, I know that no mother has anything but a genius, right? I've sat in every parent conference and every mother has a genius. So I brought you a diagnostic report about my son, not to tell you that I'm also a parent with a genius, but to show you that my 8-year-old fourth grader reads on an 8th grade reading level. So I brought you that just so that you know that this 4th grade reading level assignment, which is on a 4th grade reading level, and the answer key that several teacher friends of mine looked at and went, this is like nuts. Between all of us, we could not come to consensus on what the right answers were. And then I looked up the answer key because I actually thought that the teacher maybe mismarked the answer. So I had a conversation with my son, going, everybody makes mistakes. She just made a mistake. Don't worry. She just made a mistake. No, she didn't make a mistake. The answer key confirms that she marked his answer incorrectly. We have a problem that when I send my son to school, he is being prepared for a test instead of being taught in school. So he has a 67 on that assignment. And when I say like more than a score, that's our hashtag. That's not just a hashtag for me. I'm like one of those, I don't really care what score you get. What learning did you take away from it? But it is legitimate garbage that's happening in the classroom. Like actual legitimate garbage. And so I need you to see that this is more than opting out of a test. I cannot opt him out of the learning that is not taking place in the classroom. So we have an actual problem where our teachers are preparing them for a test on an everyday basis instead of preparing them to learn. I am hopeful because, Dr. Blackburn, when you talked about changing the culture and not being so accountability driven, that has to start now because our kids cannot sacrifice their education anymore. Thanks.